Hey guys, welcome to Love, Life, and Politics, where I talk about love, life, and mostly politics. Per usual, links in the descriptions below to the people that I like to keep up with, as well as my subscribe star if you want to help this channel grow and eventually do more things, get better equipment, get more people on. Please subscribe. Any assistance is welcome. Without further ado, let's talk about what's going on this week. Top three things that happened this week was, number one, the left attacking the Scotus nominee. Number two, Florida opening up all the way, and Trump versus Biden presidential debate. All right, let's go. First thing that happened with Scotus pick, Miss Barrett, is essentially being attacked, but also being told by the people who are attacking, or the side of the people that are attacking her, that it won't be beneficial to attack her on these grounds. So we all remember what happened to Kavanaugh because he was a man and he was conservative. They didn't pull on any of the punches. They attacked this man's character, not only in front of his friends, but in front of his family, in front of the entire country, in fact, in front of the entire world. They completely, without any evidence at all that could be used against him besides the hearsay of one person and the hearsay of four other people who recanted their statements, that's what we use to completely destroy a man in front of everybody. Only because they didn't want Trump to get another SCOTUS pick. So they figured that this would actually not work in their favor against a woman, hardworking woman, who hustled to get to the top and is now being picked by the president to be on the highest place, besides maybe presidency, in the land. And they are warning their people. They are warning their people. Do not attack her on her religion and do not attack her on her adopting two Haitian kids. BT dub, I'm Haitian. I F with that. That's really cool. And what do you know? They're not unified and they're just trash people. Okay. Those who are attacking someone because of their faith, those who are attacking someone because of their humanitarian or just loving decisions, I think those individuals are trash. I don't think that somebody who attacks you simply based on your beliefs is a decent human being. Okay, I try my best not to do that. I'd say I do a pretty good job. I call leftist. I call them crazy. I call them that, but I'm really essentially calling their ideas crazy, and the fact that they're so militant in them, I poke fun of that. But you don't see me calling, essentially attacking them, personally. I'm attacking a group with a mindset and attacking the mindset. And I mean, of course, I'm human. I make mistakes. Sometimes I go a little bit too on the nose, but that's not the goal. That should never be the goal. And the left has really done really good. Not really good, but really use this tactic a lot to try to get their way, is attack somebody with baseless claims. And in this case, attacking somebody for arguably virtuous qualities. But they attacked her. Some people were calling her racist, or that it doesn't make her not racist, so that they can essentially open up the argument of racism against her, even though she has adopted two black Haitian kids, and that she's actually colonizing them. She's essentially forcing whiteness down their throats by becoming a parent to them. Yeah, that's the argument they're making. And they tried to attack on the Catholic, but they understood that a major portion of this country, though does not walk it, at least profess to be Christian. We do certainly have Christian values, at least in our Constitution. There is a side that is trying to erode that, but people do believe in some scriptural values, okay? And a lot of people at least claim in name to be Christian. When you start attacking someone based on that and that alone, it's going to paint a very bad picture for your side, and it's going to make you look like the bad person. This woman seems to be really clean. I mean, she's done their best. She's got a big family. She's hustled. Even people previously that people used to hold up to esteem have said that she's a great pick. And they are having to force themselves to say, hey, listen, the tactics we used to abuse the man that was appointed last time, we can't use it on this woman because it will backfire. And that really goes to show how these people think and what they really believe in. Because if their goal is to just attack somebody personally, calling them racist, saying they're doing G-bangs on females without any actual evidence of that, you really have to be pretty horrible to do that. But they know that it will backfire if they use it against her. And I really do want to see how they're going to fight this pick, since a couple of their quivers have been taken out, you know? Second thing that happened, and this is really me, I don't know if y'all know where I live, but I live in Florida, and Florida has opened up all the way. I have got to give Florida some props, man. We have been chill, we've been doing our thing, and we're still making moves, okay? Florida's economy is coming back, baby, and it's because we mess with the science, as in, like, we are cool with the science. The governor laid out the map, and he was like, all right, this is the survivability of somebody in this age group, this is the survivability of somebody in this group, and this is the survivability of somebody in this group. And it's like, from the metrics that we have from the governing bodies that they so claim that they trust, we're going to open back up because we have assessed the risk, and such a significant majority of people will not die from this thing. It is not worth keeping the rest of the country completely shut down and destroy our economy to a point that it might be irreparable, like New York is probably seeing right now. Anyways, that's a plus. Awesome. Now, I tried to keep this under like 10, 12 minutes. So the rest of it is going to be me talking about the third major thing that happened this week, which is Trump versus Biden presidential debate. I will tell you, I was hyped up for this debate. Okay, I was like, bro, this is going to be the week. Okay, Monday, cool. Tuesday, I was doing something chill at work, so I didn't have to do a lot of stuff. And I knew that debates were going to come after. And then I knew that today, which I'm recording this on Wednesday, by the way, today is the day that the OnePlus, not the OnePlus, I F with OnePlus 2, but I'm trying to Pixel, the Pixel 5 and the Pixel 4a 5G are being announced. I was like, this week is hype. I'm so ready for this debate. I was all through work, all through church. I was like, bro, the debates, because I was expecting what I think a lot of people are expecting, Biden to make a bunch of bumbling mistakes, and Trump to eviscerate him. What I got, though, made me so very angry. I know Trump is bombastic. I know Trump is overbearing sometimes. Trump is, he is his own personality. He breaks rules, and honestly, he's broken those rules to a point where he's broken the norm and the status quo that has benefited, I would say, everybody in this country significantly. But watching the debates, I ended up leaving 2/3 of the way pretty much, because it just made me angry every single time Trump opened his effing mouth when it wasn't his turn. I see the memes out there. I've watched some political analysts who've explained to me, okay, it's actually not as bad as you think. There was some good hits that are in there, whatever. But to me, I was like, you know, the person you're going against our expectation for, or at least mine, expectation for Biden was so low, it was easy for him to look like he did good. My expectation for Trump was so high, it was really easy for him to look bad. And my gosh, just let Biden hang himself. My gosh, he has people feeding him questions, and he still makes major mistakes. All you had to do, my boy Trump, is kill it when it's your turn. Interject when when it has that debate moment that they claim, even though they cut it off whenever Trump is making a good move, or they cut it off whenever Biden is fumbling. The moderator definitely helped him in certain points. And it's not until I went back and looked at some highlights, I was like, wow, I didn't notice that, because I was so mad at Trump for not shutting the F up and letting Biden hang himself, pretty much. But that is what happened. And you're gonna get some people who are like, that was absolutely horrible. You got some people trying to tell Biden not to debate next time, and I think they know what's gonna happen next time. Trump, he comes out swinging right now. I do think he's gonna be more tactful next time. How I thought of it is, he knows that Biden is not strong-willed. You saw it. Whenever he gets really pinched, he's like, shut up, blah, 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 blah. You know, he can't really control himself because he's old and senile, pretty much, is how I see it. And I think he was going in there to try to get him to make a major gaffe because Trump was just down his throat. But that didn't happen. Whoever was practicing or whatever they pumped Biden with, he did better than expected, 100%. So that happened, and I think they know that this next debate might not go that way because Trump might change his tact. Trump might come out swinging, then slow it down real quick. Come out swinging, Biden won't be prepared for him to really be tactful with it instead of just coming out swinging like he did before. And a lot of crazy things were said. They are still pushing this good guys on both sides myth. Literally 3 sentences later, the president said he disavows all the neo-Nazis and all them, and he called them bad people, and that they're bad people, and he's not supporting them, and they should all be eradicated or some junk like that. Literally 3 sentences later. Okay? Maybe not exactly 3 or 5 sentences later, he literally said that. And you guys are still trying to cut and edit and paint him as if he said something that was separate from what he meant, which is unfair. And I do think after, again, going through some of the clips and really going back and thinking and relaxing and thinking of what was said instead of how it was delivered, that the moderator definitely was being a little more gloves on with Biden and a little bit more fully strapped, ready to swing when it came to Trump. And the memes are out there saying it's essentially Trump versus 2 people. I understand that, but I also can see the argument that he ended up having to do that because Trump would not give any air or room for anybody to speak. I can understand that argument as well. I'm not a perfect, brilliant political analyzer, analyzer? You know what I'm trying to say. One day I'll get to that point. The more I do it, the better I'll get at it. But honestly, in my opinion, it's either a tie or Biden has an inch because of my expectations going in. But to people out there who are probably not politically inclined, apparently Trump was killing it on Telemundo, bro. Like, the Hispanics were effing with Trump because they like that masculine energy, somebody who doesn't play around. So maybe the right people thought he won, and the people you expected to hate him would hate him. But me, I think it could have been way better delivered. And because of my expectations of Biden to do a lot worse and Trump to do a lot better, it ended up at least appearing to me initially that Biden had done a better job. But yeah, that happened. Next debate is the 15th, I think. So I'll be looking forward to that. Anyways, thank you guys for listening to me and letting me rant kind of a little bit and talk to you about what happened this week. I appreciate your support. Please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you got to do. I hope you guys have a blessed one and that you stay safe. Bye.